Over 200,000 homes in Texas of the United States were destroyed because of Hurricane Harvey. While many victims hope for a speedy rebuilding process, funding from the government is not as fast as hoped. FEMA aid can take anywhere from 1 month to 4 months. Let's take a look at the rebuilding process.
Personally, when we had the flood, it broke my heart because I knew the people had repaired their homes. It took them a long time to do that, you know, and then they get another flood.
Opening his front door, Wu Lianshan takes us on a tour of what is left of his home. He had just spent $240,000 remodeling it, and now it is completely gone.
This used to be the living room. There was a TV there and 2 bookshelves. The flood toppled and destroyed everything. We had a big dining table which floated as well.
When the flood hit his home, his family escaped to the roof, and thankfully no one was harmed. While most are thankful they got out of the flood alive, the journey of rebuilding is still filled with obstacles.
Honestly, the most help probably is with our home, you know, just fixing that, rebuilding it, and getting it back to normal. You know, like I said, FEMA gave us some help, but, you know, it's not even anywhere close to enough to try and rebuild our life back to the way it was.
Hundreds and thousands of people are still on the waiting list for FEMA's assistance. But as Texas has only about 2,000 inspectors, applying and receiving FEMA's support is a long and arduous process.
FEMA inspectors will schedule a time with you to meet at your home. So no matter if you have moved elsewhere, staying at a friend's or a motel, you have to be there at the arranged time for the inspector to check your home. After the assessment, he will tell you how much money you will receive. This entire process takes about 1 month to 4 months' time.
Those Hurricane Harvey victims who are lucky enough to pass inspection can receive up to $33,300 in FEMA aid.
Families who receive the highest FEMA aid are most likely poor without any savings, receiving social benefits, and your home also doesn't have flood insurance either.
Government assistance during the rebuilding process takes years for the funding to reach the disaster victims.
From our last hurricane, it takes quite a while, years actually. We actually just finished up some funding we got from the federal government from Hurricane Ike, which was 9 years ago. So it takes a while to get the funds. They did say they're going to try and make the system move a little bit faster.
I've never seen anything like it, and I've been told it will probably in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 years to recover and get everything halfway back to normal, you know.
The debris from the aftermath of the storm could be cleaned up in half a year, but the city and the home's repair work takes much more time and money. At the beginning of this rebuilding process, one finds patience to be the best virtue to keep in mind.